Welcome to RG.org. In this video, we're reviewing 888sport, a legal online sportsbook available in most Canadian provinces outside Ontario. This is a full walkthrough of the mobile experience, including betting features, promos, and more. 888sport is licensed by the Gibraltar Licensing Authority. 888sport is available in Ontario as well, but this is a totally different URL, website, and different regulations. Promotions in this review are not available to bettors in Ontario, and be sure to check what the minimum age requirement is in your province, such as 19 plus or 18 plus in Alberta, Manitoba, and Quebec. With that, let's start with how to access 888sport on mobile. So here we are. I'm on the mobile web browser. There is a mobile app available as well, but I'm right here on the mobile web browser. I think it works just as well. It's super accessible. It's pretty much just like the mobile app. So I like using the mobile web browser, and you can as well. When you do come on here, though, you will need to confirm your location, so there's going to be a little bit of a geolocation prompt. With that, here's how the sign-up process works on mobile. So we're here on the homepage, just going to click Join Now in the upper right-hand corner. And when this opens up, there's a three-step process here. You're going to input personal information, such as your name, the country you're in, so it's going to be Canada, your nationality, which province you're in, your email, your date of birth. And then from here, you're going to input other information, such as your address, your occupation, and things of that sort. And for here at 888sport, you're going to need to be 18 or older. So you're going to have to input that kind of information. It's a really quick process, super seamless to do. And then once your account is confirmed, you can log in and start playing. With that, let's take a look at the welcome offer for new mobile users. So you can see it right here at the top, actually. And this is the new customer offer. You get 100% first bet insurance bonus up to $250 on your first bet. So pretty much, if you wager up to $250 and lose, you'll get it back as bonus bets. So it's a really simple, straightforward, very accessible welcome offer. And then here on the terms and conditions page, as you can see here, it's for new customers only, a minimum of $10 deposit with code CAN250. Bonus bet credited after your qualification bet with odds of 1.8 will be settled as a loss. And then bonus bets will last up to 7 days. And you do need to be 19 or older to take advantage of this promotion. So just keep that in mind. So TLDR, $10 minimum deposit, promo code CAN250. They last for up to 7 days, and you'll need to make your initial wager on something with odds of 1.8, and it has to settle as a loss. Now let's head back and explore what sports and leagues you can bet on here at 888sport. So you can see like this menu here along the middle here, which will show different sports, but you can also click this in the upper left-hand corner, and if you scroll down, go to sports A to Z, you can see all of them here. You have Australian rules football, badminton, baseball, basketball, football, darts, golf, hockey, MMA. The list goes on and on and on. There's a bunch of different sports here to choose from. You have, the most popular ones, like I mentioned. You have the NHL, the NFL, the MLB, the NBA. You also have more niche markets here, as you can see. And then as for the types of bets you can place, you have your money lines, you have your point spreads, you have your parlays, you have your teasers, you have future bets, and we're going to also get into live betting here in a bit. So there's a bunch of different markets to choose from and a bunch of different bet types as well. Now let's go over how to place a bet using your phone. So let's just go ahead here and click on football, because right now we're in week 10 of the NFL season. And now let's just click on something random here. Let's go with the Carolina Panthers here at 1.4 odds. So you'll see here, you input the field here to how much you want to wager. So you put in how much you want to bet. And then after you log in, you just go ahead here and click place bet. And then, whatever happens, you win, you get your winnings. If you lose, you don't. So that's it's really straightforward. You can input it there, and there's also like these preset amounts as well for 5, 10, and 50. Additionally, as you can see here, we have decimal odds, but if you do want to change that, here's how to do that. You go back here to the menu in the upper left-hand corner, scroll down to settings, go to odds, and then from here you can choose fractional, American, decimal, and so on. Now I mentioned live betting, so why don't we take a look at the live betting section here on mobile. So we're back here at the homepage, and you can see the menu right here. You have the featured live games, but let's just go ahead here and click live now. And you can see a bunch of different games. So you got tennis as well, and you can sort them by sport up here as well. So let's just click on, let's click on hockey. All right, so we have this here. Let's just open it up, and you can see like kind of what the user interface looks like here. So as you can see, it loaded up pretty quickly, and it kind of gives you like a little bit of a game tracker here. You can see, live statistics rather. And then as you scroll down here, you can see the different types of bets that are available as well. We've covered the welcome bonus, but now let's take a look at the ongoing promotions available here on mobile. So we're going to go here and click that menu one more time in the upper left. Go to promotions. And as you scroll down here, you'll see different things. You have soccer live betting. You have a $5 free bet plus 20 free spins when you live bet $25 on soccer. You have horse racing as well. So there's limited offers overall for existing players, but there's always new things being added all the time. So you can always check back here on a daily basis and see what is available. Because like I said, any given day, this can change. Now let's go over the deposit and withdrawal methods available on mobile. So I'm here in the Help Center, and I'll go back a little bit here and kind of show you how I got here. But as you can see, you have the deposit section here, the 888 deposit guide. So go ahead and click on that. And this kind of tells you exactly how you're going to deposit. It shows you the different methods that are available. You can also learn what the minimum deposit amount is, and it sorts it by type as well. So as you can see, it's $10 for pretty much all of them. But the primary methods that you're going to be using here for deposits are, Visa and MasterCard, Trustly, PaySafeCard, and Apple Pay for mobile only. And of course, we're going over the mobile section here, so Apple Pay will be available to you. Now, as for withdrawals, let's check that out. So let's go to withdrawal timeframes. This will not only show you what methods are available, but it'll also show you how long it'll take you to receive your payout. So you have the Visa credit card here. You have Apple Pay, Skrill, Luxon Pay, Neteller, PayPal, EcoPays, Wire Transfer, and Rapid Transfer. And as you can see here, the time frames differ. It's usually on the shorter end. You're looking at probably about, I'd say 3 to 5 days is like a good, comfortable middle ground for a bunch of these methods. So keep that in mind when you do submit for a withdrawal. Next up, let's take a quick look at the responsible gambling tools and options. So I'm going to go here and scroll all the way down to the bottom. Click on Security and Privacy, Responsible Gaming. And this section here goes over everything you need to know about responsible gaming. You have different things here about protection for minors, preventing compulsive gambling, setting limits for yourself, reversing withdrawal preferences, game history, social responsibility tool. There's a lot of great things here. Let's click on self limits here. And as you see here, what you're going to do is you're going to submit a questionnaire, and it'll establish what constitutes an acceptable loss before starting to gamble, know how often you play, and note how long you play during each gaming session. So this will help kind of figure out what limits you should use for yourself. So there's a lot of different things here that you can rely on at 888sport to help, make this not only an enjoyable experience, but kind of like a safe one too. With that, let's now take a look at how to reach support on mobile. So once again, we're going to go to that menu in the upper left-hand corner. That's kind of like our guiding light here on 888sport. And then you're going to scroll all the way down and go to the Help Center. Then you have two options once this loads up. It'll populate here. Okay, so you have the online help, which is kind of like the FAQ section where I was at before, going over the deposits and the withdrawals. There's sections available for pretty much anything that you could possibly need. But then you also have this Message Us section. And once this loads up, it's kind of like a virtual kind of AI chatbot, but it does work out really well. You can type in your message down there. You can attach files if you need to. And this will kind of help you walk through finding a solution to your problem. So overall, I think that the FAQ section, the Help Center, the online help section, whatever you want to call it, I think is phenomenal. It really digs into a lot of the really fine details, like for example, just the deposit and withdrawal options. You'd be surprised at how often those are kind of not kept secret, but you have to create an account before you can learn what they are. So it's a really good way to kind of test to see kind of what you're getting yourself into before you make that account and dive in. And finally, here's our quick take on 888sport for mobile users in Canada. So I really like 888sport. I think this is set up awesome. I think that the welcome offer is super accessible. The live betting has a lot of really great tools to help you kind of stay engaged with the game if you're not able to watch it live. Great responsible gambling tools. I love the FAQ section. I do wish there were a little bit more promotions for existing players, but again, that can change at any time, so I'm not super worried about that. And overall, a lot of different markets and bet types to choose from as well. But with that, again, great for casual players. And for more brand reviews, visit rg.org for our full sportsbook coverage. Thank you so much.